the dot, I'm on the block. Ain't no time for no sleeping, no yawning, no whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the. We be moving with caution. The block is really hot. The block is 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 hot. They tried to me, want me hot. I won't be hot. I run and hit the corner hot. I'm headed for the border hot. Mix the.
The Nets play the hometown crowd. We've got it for you tonight, live from Brooklyn, New York. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Last outing for the Nets, it was a loss to the Jazz. And that's one they'd like to have back. A little more focus would have been enough. Just a 4-point loss.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
A look at San Diego's starting group. They've got Darius Garland. Bob Williams is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Paul George, and it's Griffin in at the 2. Williams finds Towns. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. At this late stage of the season, how hard is it great for teams not to look ahead to the playoffs and the postseason at this point?
Just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easing up down the stretch and backpedaling into the postseason.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. This will be the first game this season against his team. He knows they're great champions, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one setback. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
We appreciate that, David. Thanks. Yeah, that defense, something to be reckoned with. Greg, we'll see how it plays out.
Well, it's important to be patient. The other team's going to take certain things away. Just keep probing, trying to find that weakness.
And you have to remember, you're going to have some tough stretches scoring the ball tonight. Just keep a cool head and don't force things.
Just 5 to go.
That is a monster finish.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Well, I played for the New Jersey Nets. They made that move across the Hudson back in 2012. Relocated to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
Towns has gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. At the elbow, it's George. Towns finds George. Offline with his 3. There's 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Smith, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Smith's such a talented offensive player. Whether he's operating in the low block or facing up from mid-range, he creates problems for the defense.
And San Diego making a change here. Porter's checked in, and he sinks the second. 46 seconds left to play here in the first. Brown against Garland. In the corner, George with it. Here's Williams. It's deflected. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. Edwards with the stuff.
You gotta like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Here's Garland. Sabonis with the steal. Here's Edwards. He takes it in. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Brown. Oh, and the buzzer beat is good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
He didn't even look worried about the time.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
Here to put on
Nets
the show,
out in front. They're up by 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could use that.
In this league, it is so hard scoring on the court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Taking a look at San Diego. Griffin out there with Garland. Then there's Jackson. Then it's Paul George. And it's Sampson. And at the center, filling out the middle. Out of bounds. Possession goes to the serve.
I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but somebody did.
Jordan, he's checked in for Edwards. A drive by Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim, Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
And a closer look here. The hustle staff with the serve. Free throw good. Garland.
Shooting for the away team, Darius Garland.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Hey, good pass at the ball. Step back shot. There's Sabonis. Fouled, and ineffective shooting gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Defensive
Sabonis, he is just a player that his team counts on for a double-double every night, and you know what? Most of the time, he delivers.
Richard, teams love to have a big man like Sabonis, who they can run their offense through, don't they?
Yeah, he's got triple-double potential every time he steps on the floor. But he gets on the glass, his passing is so perfect, and then he's a great presence down low.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. And that can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report.
Demonstrating some power right there. Love whenever Baker just throws it down with force.
Garland, the pass to Jackson. And here's George for 3. And they will call over the back on the play.
Over the back call is fine for him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, I always saw that as an effort foul. If it happens once, coaches usually let it slide. You just don't want to make it a habit.
Got a piece of it.
And Sampson literally takes away a part of the floor when he's out there. Don't even try to get shots off in his area, or that's what's going to happen.
Here's Adrian. Back to Williams. Score in the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Shoots from the elbow. It's good. Brown's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Skiles. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Brown. Again, the Nets for 2.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Adrian. Down low. 7-foot shot. Williams can't get it to go. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Nets lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Domantas. This team was efficient in the first half. What's working offensively?
Everyone knew today was going to be a game. We all came out focused and we're playing team basketball. We're sharing the ball, and that's working for us.
You got a lot of weapons there, Domantas. Thanks for your time.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They trailed by as many as 6 points in the first period. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. Nice throw to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. Like, for instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and looking at accurate numbers.
Baker out there with Johnson.
First personal foul.
Then it's Jordan. And it's Smits in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. On the free throw, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to happen.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Nets, Lauri Markkanen.
Here's Johnson. He's got 5. And yes, it's good. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Garland dishes to Towns.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
And he uses the glass on the lane. 8 points for him.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Skiles the pass to Markkanen. Can't connect from short range.
Just enough resistance to force them, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Garland finds Porter. Outside, George. Misses the 3. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 1-point game. Nice work on the boards, paying off at the basket. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Garland left side. There's the lob to Towns. Stolen by Markkanen. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Different look for the Surf. Simpson's checked in, and it's Jackson in for Williams. Brown the pass to Edwards.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Smits. Johnson pulls it in. And here is San Diego now. Finney-Smith kicks to Garland. San Diego moving the ball around. The 3 from George. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got 5.
To have a knockdown three-point shooter with George's size and skill gives Coach a lot of options on the offensive end.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. To the inside. Nice shot by Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
The drive by Garland. Chalk up 2 there. 8 points for him.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. San Diego ahead, up by 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Fourth quarter time. Rise up.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the serve. Williams is out there with Towns. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Griffin. And it's George at the 3 spot.
Been a scorer since entering into the league. Garland drawing lots of attention.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Nets trail by 4. Outside Edwards. Pass to Smith. Now Jackson. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for
the
your
inbound. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny.
It's good.
Assisted by.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the serve. Towns has gotten everything to go for him. 5 attempts, 5 makes. Edwards drawing the double team. Smith passes to Edwards. The 3. That one no good. So San Diego will take it the other way. The 3 from George. Johnson with the rebound. And there's the goal on Carl Anthony Towns. It's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul.
Brooklyn trailing. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Edwards. And again, no good by Brooklyn. We've got 1:48 left in the game. Here's Garland. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Robert Williams shooting 1.
And that one falls for Williams. Timeout called the Nets. They trail by 9. 1:41 left here in the fourth quarter.
Here to put on a show,
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. Let's lead it with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Garland. Guarded close. Basket counts. And that's 12 points for Carl Anthony Towns.
And the way Towns makes scoring look effortless, it's what makes him one of the game's best players.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 9 points. It's hauled in by San Diego. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. The 3 from George. Williams dishes to Towns. The shot's good. Towns has got the lead up to 11 now for San Diego.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for San Diego.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Darius Garland.
And I loved his tenacity at the defensive end on the floor. Very disruptive all game long.
Here's Garland. Passes it to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Smits. Kicks to Edwards. Here's Skiles. On the wing, Johnson. So the Surf win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.